I absolutely really love it. But that's also like, you're grown up from now, you're not in college. We have now read 12 hours and 3 minutes. We've got 12 hours to go, which I'm going to pick up a book that I've been on my TV for ages. I don't have high expectations for. Welcome back to my channel, welcome back to a brand new video, and welcome back if you're new. Then my name's Amelia, I am 28, I don't want to say my age, and I upload booktube content every Saturday. And if you do enjoy that kind of content, then please give this video a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe, please follow my social medias that are linked down below, and without further ado, let's just get on with this video, because it's going to be an exciting one and I'm tired because I've just not woken up. So okay, so for this video I'm doing something I'm excited for, but we're doing it a different way. Well, not really a different way to what I've done it before, but more of a, it's going to be a longer process. We are doing a 24-hour readathon. I did one back in November, which was the first time I succeeded it, and I was so happy and so proud. However, I'm doing it again this week. I've got a whole week off. I'm doing it the timer method, where I stop it when I'm not reading, and the only time I press play on a stopwatch is when I'm reading. So my stomach hurts, I'm really hungry, I need to get my breakfast, but it is also currently 9:15 and I'm leaving my house in an hour, so I'm starting this to do a little tiny bit of reading before I go. But I am going to be reading on the way, so this is going to include audiobooks, physical books, Kindle books. Just anytime if I'm like walking somewhere, like I've got an audiobook in, like I'm on my way to work today, I'm going to listen to my audiobook, then I'm going to use the stopwatch. So we are doing a stopwatch timer method. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm also really hungry. But currently my read is The Spanish Love Deception. You'll be happy to know I'm finally reading it. I'm on chapter 4. I picked this up because I just finished Daisy Hates, and Daisy Hates the Great Undoing was a 5-star read. I loved it, and I knew if I read a book that I was so excited to read, like I was going to pick up Ballad of Never After or Hopeless, but I knew I wouldn't enjoy it because I was too much in the book for that book. So I thought, I'm going to pick up a book that I've been on my TV for ages, I don't have high expectations for, because then at least if it doesn't do well in my mind, I could be happy I've read it. It's very much slow burn, but I am quite enjoying it, but only 3 chapters in, so I can't give much of an update. It's a long book for romance. It's not as long as like Lucy Score books, but it's like 400 something pages, and I'm like, you could probably take it down a notch, like there. That would be long enough for me. I've just eaten breakfast. I found a YouTube video that I'm going to watch, and whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to try, the aim is to try and start reading. We are going to start reading with Spanish Love Deception and my shoulders hurt. Now, I don't know what to do, whether I should use the stopwatch or use the timer, because if I need a timer for anything else, my iPad's charged. So I might try, I don't know if I should just do it timer or stopwatch. I feel like stopwatch is easier, but I tend to reset this like so many times. So maybe I should do both. So yeah, maybe we should do that. So we're going to do this timer, and we're going to do a stopwatch, and then see which I remember to use the most, because I will forget. This is the problem of doing this, because I will forget. We're going to start the timer, and we're going to start the stopwatch. Let's go. Let's start reading. just read a chapter. I'm not going to update you on every chapter I read, but I just wanted to talk more about Spanish Love Deception because obviously this has been on my TBR cart for so long and I've been planning to read it for so long that now that I am reading it, like, I'm not hating it. I'm not hating it, but it's slow. Like, he said the first thing it started with was, I'll be your date, with Aaron saying that to her, to Catalina, because she needs a date for her sister's wedding, which is maid of honour for, in Spain, and it's in Spain. And I did not expect her to say yes straight away, which hasn't happened, but we're now up to chapter, when I got to chapter 5, and each chapter's brought up that she needs a date for this wedding, but she still hasn't asked him. Like, I'm just a little bit, okay, and I'm starting to find her a little bit annoying. Like, she's just holding on to a grudge that has happened, like, something about nearly 2 years ago, and I'm like, okay, get over yourself, I'm a little bit bored now. Like, when I say a little bit bored, I'm very bored now of this, just of the way they are, so, I wouldn't say I'm loving it, I think she's just annoying me. Like, Aaron, I like, he's noticing things, like, I think, it's like, love on the brain. If it was dual point of view, I'd probably love it a little bit more because you'd hear his, like, story, but, like, he notices things for her, like, and I'm like, he notices her and I love it. Like, I have highlighted things in this, like, I'm not hating it, I think I need to get more into it, so I am going to listen to this on the way to Reigate, in a bit. I'm going to just have a bit of a break before I get ready to go. I need to message my friends, see if we're still on for 11, and then I need to plan my route, and I need to plan what I'm wearing again. I also need to write my godson's birthday card because it was his birthday the other day. Then we're going to head there, and then I'm going to head back, and I don't know, I'm just going to read. I'm going to have like a full-on movie day. I'm thinking Harry Potter from the beginning. Like, I just really want to watch all the Harry Potters in a row, and I've got the whole week to do it. So I think I'm going to do that this week. I think I'm going to do that. We've done, I feel like I'm updating you at every hour mark. I'm not planning to do that, but 2 hours done. 2 hours out of 24, 22 hours to go. We are 31% of the way through Spanish Love Deception, and I'm not going to lie, I'm not loving it. I'm not hating it, I'm just not loving it. I find it kind of boring. I also feel like I know it's fictional and I know it's not a realistic book, the idea of it, but I just find some of it very unrealistic. Well, unrealistic, the fact that they live in New York City, I guess makes sense. But they live in New York City and they're at an auction and it's like they've got so much money to waste on a bachelor. I'm like, £1,900, like, oh no. It was out on 19,000, I can't really remember. I just read it. I find Lena kind of annoying. I'm not loving her as our main protagonist of the book, main character of the book. I'm not loving her. Okay, we've made it to the 200-page mark. I don't know, I think that's like 40%. I'm gonna check. Let's check that. I'm still not loving it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not loving it. I'm not hating it, but I'm not loving it. 41%, which means we are 9% off 50. I'm playing some Mario Party with my friend tonight on my Switch. So I think whilst that's playing that, because we're playing it online, so I'm not going to be in the room with her, I'm going to have the audiobook on. So I still am listening to it to get through it. And just to break up the amount of time I'm sitting and reading a physical book, so then I can try and get through it tonight before I sleep. Or most of it, so then I can finish it tomorrow, who knows. I'm thinking for my next book I'm going to read a fantasy, just because I've read a lot of romance in a row. And I know Daisy Hates the Great Undoing is not a romance. It's fully romance, but it is romance. It's just different kind of romance. So I think I'm going to read, and I don't know. I was thinking maybe in a novella from Shatter Me, but I don't know if I'm feeling the Shatter Me series yet. Then I was thinking a dark romance, so Twisted. Then I was thinking Divine Rivals, but I was meant to do that for a different video. Then I'm thinking The Ballad of Never After. So it's between Shatter Me, Twisted, Divine Rivals, and The Ballad of Never After, or The Hunger Games, Songbirds and Snakes. But again, I don't really think I'm feeling that one yet. I'm not feeling it. So yeah, we will see what I get to next. But like an update of this before I go get my dinner because I'm starving. I'm not loving it. I'm not hating it. I think I say this all the time, and I think it's just because I'm a dual point of view person more than a one person point of view. The second Harry Potter film now, I'm just over halfway of Spanish Love Deception, and I'm telling you, I'm not loving it. I honestly think this could be a 2-star. I'm really not enjoying it. I don't even care. I don't feel connected to the characters in the slightest. I don't feel like there is any kind of connection with them. I just don't. Also, Lena's ex-boyfriend Daniel is actually with her as physics teacher, and he's like 40. Like, how old is she? I'm not saying it's wrong, but he was a physics lecturer at college. Like, I know students date their teachers and these kind of things, but what? It's not what I expected anyway. Moved to the bed because I wanted to get more cozy. We made it to 4 hours. We've read for 4 hours and 10 minutes so far today, and it's 11:15, so I've got 45 minutes that I'm planning to stay up and read for. I'm on chapter 18, and I honestly cannot wait for this book to be over. I actually cannot wait. 20 to midnight, and I'm stopping. I am tired. I can't read anymore. How much read? Oh, 3:20. Let's see how long we've got left of this book. I think I'll finish it tomorrow. Somehow I'll make sure I finish this before I go to the theatre. 66% of the way through. We've got 34% left to go. That's not much at all. I think I can get through it in the morning by reading. I want to try and get up 7 to 7:30. Do a little bit of just reading, maybe an hour till 8:30, 9ish, and then I will start sorting my room out, straighten my hair, and this is the audiobook, so I should finish it by about 10, half 10. If I could read like 40% of one book between 7 and 10, I can read this, and then I can start the Shatter Me novella, if that's what I'm still feeling like, because I'm mood reading. I've read for, 4 hours, 4 hours and 35 minutes, roughly around that, so that's how much I read today. We've got like 19 hours and 25 minutes to go for the rest of the week. That's a whole week, and it's fine because we've got daytime. Good morning. It is now the next day, and it's time to continue this 24 hours of reading. We've got 19 hours to go. Obviously the plan is not to finish it today, we would be screwed. But it is, the plan is to get reading some more of Spanish Love Deception. We've got about 34% left to go. I'm sure I can finish it this morning, so we're going to start now. I've got some coffee, got my vitamin tablets, fizzling away in here because it's vitamin C, and basically I'm just trying to keep my immune system kind of strong for the week because I do not want to be getting ill. And we'll watch Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets at this time in the morning. Yes, it's 8:20. I'm going to give myself to at least 9:20 to read physically before I go to the audiobook. So let's just get on with it. I realise I don't like about this book is how much they have Spanish language and they're like talking in Spanish, but I have no clue what it means because it's not translated. Like, either have translations for Spanish or don't put Spanish in a book. Like, I don't buy a book just like, if it's a little bit, like a small amount, then fine. But it's like constant, and it's been, especially now that they're in Spain for the wedding. Like, you got a lot of her family like talking in Spanish with each other, and I'm like, I have no clue what you're saying to each other. I don't know what this means. We are 6 hours and 42 minutes into the 24 hours of reading, and we have finished The Spanish Love Deception. Finally. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I can say I'm very happy just to have this off my TBR and not keep it on my TBR. And I do say, when I was doing I was sorting my room out, it's not really that sorted, that's tomorrow's job more than today's. But when I just needed to sort my bag out for costume, make sure that's all set up so I have everything. I now need to sort my makeup out, but I'm going to do that in a minute before I go into reading the next book, because I'm still trying to figure out if I want to read. I do want to read to continue the Shatter Me series. I really do, but I just don't know if that's what I'm in the mood for right now. So I'm going to have a look at my cart if there's anything I really want to read that's sticking out to me, or maybe if I want to pick up my Kindle, I don't know. But then I was straightening my hair and listening to the audiobook, and it was really helpful. But I finished this book, and the third act breakup in this was just pointless. Part of me got it, and I understood where she was coming from, but I was also like, you're a grown-ass woman now. You're not in school. You're not in college. It's not that frowned upon as it is in college. So I don't know why you're running away from it. It literally didn't last that long, which was good, but like, it just felt like it was stupid, and it was not worth it. Like, she wasn't getting any signs that he didn't want to be with her. Like, every sign that she had was coming from him. Like, good signs. He was giving her good signs. Everything Aaron was doing was the right thing, and she was just pushing him away, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing, mate? Like, this is why I wish there was an Aaron point of view, because I think I'd have liked it more. So I'm gonna go to the rating of 3 stars. I wouldn't say I hated it. It wasn't the worst book I've read. Like, I wouldn't read it again, but I'm happy I've read it, and I am happy I've read the story, and I did like it, but I wasn't that connected. It's not worthy of a 2 star, because I did enjoy parts. There was like the beginning, the first 30% I really enjoyed. Okay, so after doing It to Do between Ballad of Never After and the Shatter Me series for these two, so we've got Unite Me, which is Destroy Me and Fracture Me, the novella, and Unravel Me. So we've got Destroy Me, then Unravel Me, then Fracture Me. We've decided to go with these as the next books to read. I feel like I can't just read a novella and then move on to a different book. I feel like that's kind of like cheating. And also, I need to get through this series because it's a long series to get through. And if I can get through these 3 now, then I can move on. I'm kind of scared because I'm just scared because I don't remember much of Shatter Me. Like, I remember briefly what happened, but like, I don't remember much. I've had to stop the timer now because at 7 hours 7 minutes, because I've got stuff I need to sort out, and I'm leaving here in like, what time is it now? I'm leaving here in like 40 minutes, which is a long time, but like, I've got to make sure I've got everything, because although I'm going back to the theatre tomorrow, I want to try and make sure I have everything today. So tomorrow all I need to do is take my snacks and stuff that I'm buying tomorrow morning. So yeah, I also need to take the lipstick off because I was testing something to see if this will be fine for the show. I don't think it will be, but also if I was to work for the show, I'd need it for like 10 minutes and have to take it off again. So I'm also really hungry, which is not a good sign, but it's fine. Okay, it's now Monday. We've got 16 hours and 52 minutes to go, I think, because basically my timer started when I was on my way to a town this morning, and I was like, why? But it's roughly around that time. I think it was only for like 20 seconds, to be honest. I didn't read anything at the theatre, and I didn't read when I got home. I was shattered when I got home. That I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna read anything. I wanted to, but I was like, no. I'm on chapter 7 of Destroy Me. So I'm gonna try and get through this. I'm gonna read at least until my mum gets home, and then have my lunch, and then we'll probably then start sorting my drawers out, and I think I might use an audiobook in that time, but I'm not sure if I'm feeling continuing the Shatter Me. We'll see how I feel at the end of that novella, whether I want to continue Shatter Me, doesn't it Shatter Me, or something else. We are 8.5 hours into the 24 hours of reading, so we've got 15 hours left, and we have just finished the second book of this video. We've just finished the first novella of Shatter Me, which is Destroy Me. This was in Aaron Warner's point of view, who, now I've read this novella, I remember what happened in the first book, and now he was like the one who was in the re-establishment and was basically forcing her to do things and like wanting her to be part of this thing he's doing, and she didn't want to. So she escaped. I'm not entirely understanding his fascination that in this whole thing you're hearing about how he's falling in love with this girl Julia, and I'm like, I don't understand how. Like, she's not giving you one moment of niceness from what I remember of the book, so I'm intrigued. It has kind of made me want to go on to Unravel Me, however I'm not feeling that just yet. I still feel like I need something that's not that book right now, because I feel like it's just going to be a drag and I'm not going to want to read, and it's going to make this go on for longer. I need to find a book that I want to read. So I'm going to put you on my small tripod and we're going to have a look at my TBR cart and choose from there what we're going to read next, so bear with me. Also, I just realised, I say this, I haven't even given a rating for this. It's a novella. I can't give it much. I'm going to put it at 2.5 star. It was good. I got really confused at times, but I did enjoy it, and I think I'm starting to understand slightly why people like Aaron Warner. I'm still confused as to why I like him and why everyone's like, oh my god, Aaron Warner. Like, I don't understand. I'm still trying to understand. I've just, first of all, just comprehended that this is actually probably the last week in a while that I use this camera. I'm not getting rid of it. Yeah, I might eventually sell it, but for now I'm not getting rid of it. But I am getting my new camera on Friday, and it's going to be like a proper vlogging camera. Like, it's going to have the flip up screen, and I'm very excited. Like, it's been a dream of mine to get since like for a long time. We are at my TBR cart of the books that I need to get to, and I've now got to make a decision of what I want to read. So let's have a look at it. So we've got all these books, including Magnolia Parks Into the Dark. Now, like, that is high on my radar of wanting to read. However, I know it's going to start off emotional, and I'm really not ready for that emotion, so I think we're gonna not do that. Again, I want to read this, but I want to do it for a different video. I also think that these two books I want to read, but I don't want to be reading when I've got to read like loads of books in a quick succession for like 24 hours of reading, so I just think they're gonna stay off my radar for now. We've got Icebreaker, which is a contender, so I'm considering Icebreaker. Another one I'm considering is Hopeless by Elsie Silver, because it's the last one of the Chestnut Spring series, and we all know how much I love that series. I was considering Mile High. I'm not sure though right now if I'm ready for that. Then we've got The Goal, which is the 4th book of the Off-Campus series. And if you can't tell, they're both sports romances. Okay, we have decided on, I say we, like someone else made a collective decision. I've decided on Hopeless by Elsie Silver. The one thing about this is I can also read it on my Kindle, so I feel like that's where I'm going to start. I'm probably actually going to end up reading this on my Kindle just because I've read the last couple of books physically, and I love reading physical books, but it is nice to actually go back to the Kindle for a bit, so I think I'm going to do that. It was actually tying between that and Carrie Soto's Back. We've hit 9 hours and 5 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. I've read 3 chapters of, well, I say 3, I've done 2 and I've listened to 1. No, I've listened to 2 and I've read 1, but I've still read 3 chapters of Hopeless by Elsie Silver. I'm not sure how I feel about it right now, but 3 chapters is not enough to justify it. Also when I'm tired is not. Okay, hi, I come to you at 11:20. I'm tired, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've got my eye masks on again, and we've just had opening night, which was fan-frickin-tastic. It was so good. It was such a good night, and I absolutely loved it. I actually enjoyed it so much. The energy was there, everything was so good. It was just so good, and the audience were good. I just had a really, really good time. However, I didn't get to update you at all before I went because my batteries died, and I need to charge them. So I'm going to give you a bit of an update. I don't know if I'm going to read tonight because I am getting tired, so I'm going to and I've got a blood test in the morning, so I have got to get up early-ish to drink loads of water, so I'll probably read then. And then I'll be using the audiobook whilst I try and sort my room out and go through the drawers. So, because actually I've got things to do tomorrow. And I haven't done any of the stuff I wanted to do this week yet, so I need to do it tomorrow. But we have now read for, and I need to press the reset button, that's not good, 12 hours and 3 minutes. We've got 12 hours to go, which I think is still doable because, like I said, we're going till Sunday. So I think it's still doable to get this done. Especially with tomorrow and Friday. Saturday, not much of a possibility, but Thursday and Friday, yes. Sunday, yes. So, yeah, my ex was really bad. But anyway, if I do read anything tonight and I use the timer, I'll let you know. But we have hit the halfway mark of Hopeless, and you know what, I am enjoying it. I'm not loving it, but I'm not hating it. I think it's kind of the same way I felt about Powerless. Where I enjoyed it, I just didn't love it. I feel like it's going to be the same kind of vibe of star rating, like 4-star, which isn't a bad star rating at all. It is good, and I'm understanding, like, they're both working on things together, which I like, because they've got, like, you've got Bo, who definitely has PTSD, who needs to work on things, so I think it's really good that they are working on it together. I don't know why I did that. I really don't know why I did that. I really need my energy drink. I need to get to the theatre because all my energy drinks are at the theatre right now. Whew. Okay, as you can see, I've changed. I'm basically ready to go. I've got like 20 minutes, so I could technically read more. I'm physically thinking of just picking up the physical book now. I've got 14% left, and we have been reading for around now 16 hours. So that leaves 8 hours left of reading to complete this challenge. I'm going to take this with me. The thing is, I don't want to read at the moment. I really don't. So I don't think I'm going to read any more now because I just don't want to. But I think I'll try and stay up to finish it tonight. So I will use up to the hours, obviously. Just because it's nearly finished now. I'm still not loving it. I don't, everyone's hyping it up. I don't get it. Like, the other four, yeah, great, I loved, like, my least favourite of the other four was Powerless, but I still loved that book. Okay, we've just done, well, I'm not just done, I've been home for, like, nearly an hour, maybe, I don't know, from the show. Second night done, went really well. I messed up a dance, but it's okay. I don't think the choreographer was there today. If she was, sorry, Lindsay. But I have just finished Hopeless by Elsie Silver. We all know my feelings, I've already said. I didn't love it. I really didn't. I just didn't really get it. Like, I did not get the story, the love story at all. And I just didn't love it. So, yeah, I'm going to give this a 3.75 stars. But it's okay. I'm giving the whole series a 5-star because I still loved the whole series, and I still enjoyed the book, just didn't love it. But we have read for 16 hours and 30 minutes, so we've got 7.5 hours left to make it to 24 hours, which I think is good enough. Okay, we have I think it's like 7.5 hours. I'm also really ill. I need to find my cold flu tablets because this is actually really bad. It's really annoying. Like, I'm so bunged up and I haven't felt this in so long. That's a lie. In like 2 weeks ago when I last felt like this, it's like I'm getting that cold again and I do not have time for that because I've got shows. It's like I rest each day and it just doesn't help. It just makes it worse. When it should be the opposite. But anyway, we've got 7.5 hours left of reading for 24 hours, and it does feel like it's been going on for a while, especially when I've read Spanish Love Deception, Destroy Me, and Hopeless. But I'm trying to choose my next book now. I have 3 choices. 2 of them are being used. I've decided I was going to use Divine Rivals for reading popular books. I'm going to keep that for a different video. I don't know what video yet, but a different video, basically. I am choosing, so I've got Icebreaker for that video, plus 2 other books. And I'm choosing between these 3. So we've got the choice of, because I want to go into that video after this one. So the first choice is Divine Rivals. I'm not 100% sure, like I'm 50-50 on this, but I really want to read it. So if I read it now, it won't be for another video, it will just be for this one. But I don't know if I'm feeling it. Our next one is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I literally just been watching BookTok Aesthetic on BookTok. No, I'm watching Aesthetic on BookTok to get inspiration on what books to read, and it's between this one, Divine Rivals, and Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. And this is also going to be one I use for my popular BookTok books. I'm really sure it's between these 2 because I want to start that video after this one, and I know these are quite long books, so I'm not going to finish it for this video. I just don't know which one I want to read first. I really want to get to this book, like I really do want to get this book soon. I just don't think I'm feeling it. So I'm going to make a decision on these 2 because this is a romance, like a college football romance, this is fantasy. Because the other book I want to read for that video is also romance, I feel like I should start with the romance one first, put the fantasy in between to break up the romance. So I'm going to give myself a moment and watch Rachel's video. We've decided on Say You Swear for the first book. Well, the first book of the next video you're going to, maybe not the next video you'll see, I don't know, but the next video I'm going to film, because basically, spoiler, I'm doing popular BookTok books, and I know this was quite popular, especially at the beginning of last year, and I've been wanting to read it, and it's quite floppy, and I like that. It is also on Kindle Unlimited. Fun fact, 2 of the books I'm going to read for that video I've got on Kindle, the other one I haven't, but it's fine. I'm going to read Say You Swear, because I really do want to get Powerless, but like I said, for that other video I'm doing this, Powerless and Icebreaker, and it's just, I feel like I need to split the romance up, so Say You Swear is going to start first, and I've chosen my tabs, and I'm pretty sure it's a love triangle, so I've chosen 5 tabs. I put happy, cute, sad, tense, steamy, love triangle. I didn't tab Spanish Love Deception, and I didn't tab Hopeless, and I didn't tab, did I tab Daisy Hates? I'm pretty sure I didn't. No, I didn't tab Daisy Hates. The last book I tabbed was this book. But I just feel like I'm going to want to like annotate this book, so I'm going to. Yeah, I'm still not over this book. This was the last book I gave 5 stars, and I love him. Actually, that's not the last that this is the last book I gave 5 stars. And I miss it. Do you know how hard it was not to pick up Magnolia Party into the Dark, but I'm just not ready for those emotions. Anyway, I'm going to sit here for a bit, watch YouTube, and I'll probably move over to my chair in a bit at some point. I don't know when. And I'm just going to start reading Say You Swear. I need to use bookmark. I'm going to start reading Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. I hope you can see me. First of all, where's my phone? I've got a bit of a cold. We're living life. No, I say I've got a bit of a cold. I've definitely got a cold. I hate it. I honestly hate it. I honestly don't understand where it's come from. Probably for someone at the theatre. It's fine. 3 shows to go. 3 shows to go. It's fine. Oh, I'm so tired. Anyway, I'm gonna start. I've got an exciting package to show you in a second. But first of all, I had to restart my phone earlier and it cancelled the whole stopwatch. So the stopwatch was at 17.5 hours, which meant I had 6.5 hours left. So I had to restart this morning. I read for 18 minutes. I read 18 minutes of Say You Swear. I'm now on chapter 5. I am enjoying the book quite already. Like, not loving it, but yeah, because there's still a lot to get through. Only 8% in, like, that's not much. Today's payday, which means most of my pay is already gone to things I have to save for and plan for, but it's fine. But I did do one order and it turned up because I did it for same day delivery between 7 and 10 a.m. Can I just say, I got a new camera. I finally decided to up my YouTube game this year, and I was like, I love this camera, don't get me wrong. This Nikon camera I've had since 2019, like October 2019, when I decided that I was going to get a camera instead of using my phone. Best decision I ever bought, but I'm like, at this point, if you don't know, I get so frustrated because I can't see a viewfinder in this, or I can't see if it's in focus. So until after I filmed the clip and I've put it on my I've looked at it, or I've put it on my computer to edit it, and then I see it's blurry, and I'm like, well, I just like the amount of times I filmed a sit down video and I've looked back at the video footage and it's like blurry, and I'm like, great, so now to refilm, and it's very frustrating when. So I was like, I need one with a viewfinder where I can see. So if it's blurry, then at least like I can see it focus. So I bought the Canon PowerShot V10. This is designed for vlogging. It's not the so it's not the G7X, which is the classic go-to camera. This is actually one that's recently come out, and I've seen so many good reviews on this from like a lot of people. And I was like, you know what, this is what I want to go for because it just makes sense. So this is what it is. I've already actually taken it out of the box because I showed my parents. But I need to go to town because this is why I bought a memory card for it, because it's a smaller slot than this one is. So I can't put the one from here into it. But whilst I do that, I'm probably going to charge it so I can film my monthly wrap up when I get home, or like this afternoon before I go to the theatre. But this is the camera. Look how small it is, and then this flips up, and then this comes down so it can sit like a little tripod. I think it's really cute. I absolutely really love it. And already I haven't used it. I don't know what it's like. I know that Byron and Anna have this. I don't know if they still use it, but I know they have it. But I'm going to have a look at that in a minute. Let me put it back in here for now, because I need to put the battery in, so I'm not sure how to find out how to put the battery in and stuff, but I'll look at instructions. Oh, this was very weird to be using that one, because I'm feeling a lot better than I did now. I feel like I didn't show my excitement earlier because I was just feeling rubbish. But obviously I just got the Canon PowerShot V10. I'm obsessed. I literally love, because I have got like a viewfinder thing on this one, but you can't lift it up or side, so it just goes down and you can't see. This one goes up and down, but it's so small, so handy for like when you go. Where's my tripod? I was going to try to put it on my tripod now, I'll show you, but I don't know what it is, so it's fine. It's so handy, so when I go to New York, because it's going to be so light and easy to put in my bag, like, don't get me wrong, the kind of G7X would have felt the same, but I just feel like this is so handy. It's really cute as well. I love it. I'm going to try putting the other accessories on to see what it is like before I start filming. I want to film my monthly wrap up today, because if I film it today, I can potentially edit it in the morning. I want to film that today. I want to film the intro for my other video today, and then what I want to do is I want to read. And I need to figure out what time my train is today, because I'm getting the train to rehearsals today, which is fine. I'll forget that in a minute. But I just want to say, the thing is that I this year have really wanted to invest in like things to help my YouTube. So that's what I got the MacBook, which has definitely helped me like edit it more. I keep looking at my old laptop and I feel really bad because it's just sitting there collecting dust and not being used. If I want to play Sims, I'll probably use that laptop. Okay, we have read for an hour, literally nearly an hour today, 58 minutes, so we're at 5.5 hours left to go of this readathon, which is still doable because we've got Sunday and we've got tomorrow morning potentially. Probably not tonight because I'm going to get home quite late tonight. I've also got to pay for an Uber home, which I'm not looking forward to, but it's fine. I am shattered. Well, not shattered, I'm actually quite awake right now considering I was shattered, but we have made it to chapter 6 of Say You Swear. I'm about to update the other reading vlog, but I am loving this book so far. I'm actually really enjoying it. Like, I am very intrigued to see what's going to happen. You can tell Chase is jealous now that Noah's entered the scene. Love triangle vibes. I don't know. Have I read other books with love triangles in? I'm not sure. I'm not a massive fan of love triangles, but I don't mind reading a love triangle, and so I'm really enjoying this book at the moment. Obviously, we're only 10% into the book. Like, there's still 90% left to go. But we just had our first chapter in Chase's point of view, which I love, and can't wait to see more what happens in this book as we go on. Okay, hi. Tired. First of all, please ignore how bad my hair looks because I left my hairbrush at the theatre and I haven't got anything else to comb my hair through with, so we are dealing with this. So yeah, we're dealing with this. Anyway, I didn't want to do this, but I just feel like pushing this till tomorrow is a stretch just in case I don't, and then I'll have to end it tomorrow when I might not be feeling that great. So I'm actually going to end, I'm going to admit defeat for this 24 hours of reading. Now, I'm actually pretty proud of myself. We got to 18 hours, I think. 18 and a half hours altogether, which meant I only had 5.5 hours left. 5.5 hours left to read for, and if I had time today I would, but I don't. I was planning to get up early so I could read, but I didn't get home till like 1 last night and I didn't get to sleep till about 2, so I just needed the Laing. So I just think it's better if I just admit defeat at 18.5 hours, but that's still pretty good. I think that's it's been a very successful readathon, even if it is not fully 24 hours. I read 3 books and started another one, and I am very much enjoying. I just haven't had that much time to read it. And I'm just looking around these 3 of them, but I am very happy with myself for completing this challenge, even though it's not 24 hours. I will be doing another 24 hours of reading very soon. I'm really happy how this went. So we read 3 books plus started another one. So we read the whole of The Spanish Love Deception, which I gave 3 stars. Then I read Destroy Me, which is the first novella of the Shatter Me series, and I gave it 2.5 stars. And then I read Hopeless by Elsie Silva, which I gave 3.75 stars. And then I started Say You Swear by Megan Brandy, which I'm really enjoying so far. But yeah, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe. And I will see you again very soon with another video.